Hello? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Just check in. Hello? I'm really quiet. I'm really quiet. You sure it's not your computer?
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening?
Can you turn yourself up, Dave?
What?
Can you turn yourself up?
Can I? I don't know. I mean, what?
Otherwise,
Uh, hello.
whatever.
Like that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just try and talk quieter. My Procaster's the worst.
So wait, was I supposed to talk louder
Um,
or quieter?
Louder if you can turn yourself up, but if not, oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. I know what I can do. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna turn the Skype volume up.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Hello, my name is Dave Raposa. I live at home. I don't live with my parents. I almost wish I did, because at least then I'd be somebody.
I'm Dan Warren. I feel almost exactly the same as Dave. Um, as much as I like the fact that I moved out of my parents' house, at the same time, at my parents' house, there are two people that love me. And having a home with two people that love you, no matter how tedious it might get, is better than a big empty box that doesn't care if you live or die. Also known as my apartment.
I love it. Now the lighting on your image looks a lot better. It's cool.
Try and play it up. I'm trying to fix the sword. It's stupid looking. I'm trying to fix it.
No, it's feeling more natural though. It's cool.
It's so we're talking now.
Yeah.
We haven't done this in a while. Dave recently got back from the plot of a movie where the German government wouldn't let him leave.
Mm.
For he didn't have documentation. I don't know, starring Ben Affleck
I went to
as Dave Raposa.
club in the red light district in Hamburg.
Yeah.
And I was there with some people, and we were all dancing, and Germans don't dance for whatever reason. I just wanted to say that. I don't understand it. Anyways, we're there at this, club, and I had my passport and my driver's license in my jacket. And it was super hot in there, so I put my jacket like less than a foot behind me, like so that I basically, if I stepped backwards, I would have stepped on it. So it's like so freaking close. And somehow, in the middle of all that, somebody came up behind me, and I was against a wall, and stole it.
So here's
and
where
I just left, and I was like, great.
Here's where it gets more interesting. In the middle of Dave being stranded in Germany, whoever stole his stuff mailed it to the embassy out of the kindness of their. Who mailed it? Did you find out?
What happened? Well, I mean, just from the clues I put together, apparently the person that stole my stuff went a few blocks down the road to some Chinese restaurant. Probably looked through the jacket there when they were eating or something, looking for money, and then just found the passport and ID and left it with the restaurant, and then the restaurant mailed it to the embassy.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's what happened.
Thank you, German Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, thank you, restaurant. But, basically I was there for like 10 or 11 days extra or something, I don't know. I was there for a while. And
How long were you there total? Like 20 days or something? Like,
I don't know.
just shy of a month?
But I got to work with Marco Djurjevic at Six More Vodka, and it was really awesome.
Swell guy.
It was really great, and I stayed with Yana and her roommates, and yeah, it was cool. wasn't bad. I wasn't sleeping on the street or having to pay for a hotel or anything. And I had my own workstation at Six More Vodka, so it was just pretty much me going to work every day.
Some might say that coming home to your empty apartment was actually a mistake.
Some do say that.
I would have stayed.
I would have stayed too.
I wouldn't
if I
have
had,
come
no,
back.
like seriously, if Wiko was there with me, I just wouldn't have.
I could have brought Wiko to you.
No, you gotta like train the dog over the course of like weeks to get used to a crate for that long in a plane.
I could have just stolen my dad's plane and run out of gas halfway across the Atlantic Ocean.
Sit a storm. Go down.
Oh, I ran out of gas a fourth of the way there.
Some whale barge finds you.
Oh, shit. Shit. They just find Wiko because the thing floats. I'm just gone.
Your body is halfway through the windshield and all swollen from the ocean water.
Yeah, there you go. Wiko's just been eating my bloated corpse for weeks. And then the guy gives you a good thing your friend was so obese or the dog would have starved. Good thing your friend was fucking crazy fat or your dog would have died. Starvation. Oh, Jesus.
Crying. Sam. Yeah, I did like Berlin. It was really awesome. It's not like home, though.
No, home's great.
Just a statement.
It
isn't like here. It just isn't. They're two different places.
You're just having a great time and you look in the mirror. I am not at home right now. As great of a time as this is, it is not the home I own.
No, it was really cool and
shouldn't have come back.
Yeah, Berlin was awesome. All the food was really ridiculously good, and I don't know. I mostly just worked. That's pretty much all I did was hang out at their studio and work every day. I didn't really like once I was in Berlin for a long time, I just had to get shit done for clients. So
yeah,
I spent like the whole time doing that. I didn't get around really or like go to all the sites in Berlin or travel around to other towns or anything. I was just like trying to get my shit together so I could get my passport and deal with everything. Like my dad, when I didn't know that I'd be getting my passport back, I had no proof of identification because my ID stolen as well, my driver's license. So I had to have some form of ID. So I got my dad to send me send a copy of like my birth certificate in the mail, and I had to wait for that. And yeah, it was just like a lot of dumb stuff. I had to make an appointment, and they set it for like the 15th. So I would have been going tomorrow to get my passport.
Wow, that's like such a long delay.
Yeah, and then I applied for an emergency appointment, but I don't have like an illness, and I'm not a mom with kids, so it didn't really matter.
So wait, you couldn't just go to the embassy and be like...
No, you can, but the thing is that going to the embassy from Six More Vodka, like where that is in Yana's place, it's like an hour and a half to the embassy.
Oh, wow.
And then an hour and a half back. So, like, if it doesn't work out, I'm potentially gone for, like, like 7 hours in the day.
You should have just gone in there with sunglasses and been like, Dave Raposo, you know me. No, we don't. I did go for the throat. It's my most famous piece. I just stared at him. You see those Ninja Turtles on Tumblr? Come on. Come on, you know me.
My face on them.
Come on. You know the shredder? And then cover half of your face and look at them.
Just cover all of my face except my eyes.
Come on.
Look familiar? My eyes.
I know you saw this on Tumblr. It blew up. Just get kicked out of the embassy.
What if I told you that I have a bomb? Just stare in.
Whoa. have loved it if you did that.
I don't, but what would happen? Just get kicked out.
What if I told you that I had a bomb? And you stare at him, and as the cops come over, because all my fan art blows up, and get dragged out of the embassy. I'd love that.
You're gonna pay for this. You're all gonna pay. Get dragged out.
Would have loved it.
I just start biting down on my tooth. I just break my own tooth in half. It pours out of my mouth. There's cyanide in there. My eyes are rolling back. It's supposed to be cyanide in there.
Supposed to be cyanide in there. I left my cyanide at home.
Don't all the teeth have fluid.
I left my cyanide in my passport. Damn it. Damn it.
I've always wanted to do that, become a secret agent, start biting down on the tooth. He's trying to bite down. There's nothing in there. I was just kidding. I was just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Just casual. I'm just kidding.
Just a secret agent. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. So this is my friend Josh, who I'm desperately trying to make look like a fantasy character and not just... That's the honest statement. Whenever you use photos of friends, it's more about making it look like it wasn't a photo of your friend. That's the hardest part.
This is Josh.
That's Josh.
This is Chip Christian Church Night.
Chip Christian, yeah, that's the name we decided on. Yeah, the other day. Chip Christian Church Night. They send him in to get rid of all the foulest demons.
So many foul demons.
What happened to that church? They dug up something they shouldn't. That's a job for Chip Christian. Get him on the phone.
Definitely dug something up.
What kind of relics should we give Chip? He doesn't need them. He's good.
Scrolls or potions.
Give him a light bulb.
That'll come in handy, yeah. It's just one of the darkest caves around here.
Just give him a light bulb.
It's a very dark cave. It's gonna help.
I want him to say things that are just facts and try to pass them off as fantasy. The deeper this cave gets, the darker it's gonna be. Just look around. Just scientific laws.
Statements.
You know. God. There could be anything down there. Just look around.
That's true. Just a guy in like a football fit. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the bishops or whatever that work at the church.
Yeah.
That is just casually. No, that is true.
I want to see a bunch of bishops deciding on what he's going to bring into the cave.
Like a board meeting at like a Last Supper table.
What do we even have left? Looking around, just those stupid hats and stuff.
Oh my god.
You got this light bulb.
I think it was owned by like Saint Antonio's or something. I don't know.
Santoros.
I think it was owned by Santoro.
Pizza place.
Saint Santoro. Oh god.
What if Chip doesn't succeed? Just looking around. We're screwed.
Who wants to say it this time and look around? I'll do it. Then God help us all. Yes. Good job. Good job, Tom. Father Thomas. I really want a board meeting of all dudes in Pope hats. That's like a great visual.
I know, just to see them in a normal conversation.
Just like
those like superhero outfits on.
Exactly. Just like the Hall of Justice, but it's all bishops.
It's just Superman's like cave, crystal cave.
Exactly. Oh, yes. Palace of Solitude. God. Oh, Jesus.
I like Superman's crystal cave better.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Just a big, like, Vatican made out of crystal. Just in a cave.
We have to have like the fat synth over it.
Wow, wow.
Just foggy synth.
And he walks in and looks around and has to do the bum 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 bum. With like floaty things and the bum 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 bum.
The last crystal went out.
Welcome, Chip Christian.
The last crystal went out last night at 3 I couldn't sleep.
It is too dangerous to go into the dark cave alone. We give you the light bulb of Santoro. Oh, God. Chip Christian Church Night.
What do you do when you're like a new bishop? Like, what happens to you?
What do you mean? I mean, let's talk about this.
When you're not good enough to be as wise as the best bishop. Like, that transition, you know what I mean?
I think it's like any other internship. I think you get coffee for the good bishop.
No, yeah, like, but what happens, like, seriously, like, you are just not as good? Do you not say anything? Do you, like, wait a long time?
People show up and they're like, I really want to be forgiven for this thing I did. And you're like, oh, I can help you with that. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna wait for Anthony.
That's what I wonder.
Bishop Anthony.
Like,
he's been doing it longer and we want to make sure it gets done right. And you're like, oh, okay, I understand. I guess.
Always sitting in the background, not saying anything.
Exactly, just waiting for him to die.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, God.
I'm fine. I'll just put this on.
You know, it's nothing personal. I just want to go with the Pope I know instead of the Pope. We've just been coming here for a long time. We know you're established.
He's like an Irish beat cop. Goes home and talks to his not-wife.
I just can't do it, Cheryl. I just can't go in there, not again.
How can I forgive them when I can't forgive myself?
I spent 20 years becoming a bishop, and for what? God.
It's like I see my life in this drink, Shelley. And there's one sip left. It's bullet shells all around.
How can I go in and tell him God forgives? We both know that's a load of shit. Stare at her.
Just a bishop with half of it on, like from the waist down it's on, and the rest is a tank top.
Oh. He's just got one of those suspender things with a gun holder. One of those cop suspenders. Oh, God.
I don't want that.
Jesus. That's like the absolute best visual. Just business bishops and a beat cop newbie. Oh, man. Just walking into the church with a briefcase.
Look at the new guy. He hasn't even forgiven anybody yet.
Oh, God.
You can talk. You can talk when you've saved somebody's soul.
God. We gotta do that obvious poster for it, where it's like, who will save the Savior? And he's like looking down. He's got stuff all over his hands. We should just do the Dark Knight Rises poster with the city collapsing, with the upshot of him. Like a business suit with a bishop hat.
I'm a bullet shell rusting in a glass of whiskey.
That's what has to happen. Like crazy foreign assassins have to come, and he has to be the only bishop left, and nobody trusts him because he's the new guy. This started about Chip Christian, but now it's all about this bishop.
Yeah.
Unless Chip Christian is the bishop.
Chip Christian.
Bishop at large.
Uh,
Oh, man. Yeah, it's a good point, though. Must suck to be the new bishop.
It's like the wisest place you can hang out in.
When the Vatican, like, sends you to some province to be the bishop, and they're like, we kind of have, like, a way of doing things here. You can stand up there and...
That's what I wonder, because it's so, like, holy and, like, like, it's so specific.
Exactly.
Like, is there, like, a thing about it, like, the same kind of thing where you go into a new job? where they
Yeah.
actually have like stupid, like politics things.
Look, man, this isn't Rome, okay? You're gonna have to get used to it. Just like hazing.
That's what I mean. I would
Huh.
love to see that.
Just trashing his car. Get out. Spray paint.
You're new here. Let me tell you a thing or two.
God.
Mm-hmm.
No bishop has ever lasted here more than 2 years, okay? You're not gonna be any different, Frank.
And then we actually have to go back and do the medieval one.
No.
How big is the demon in that cave? I don't know. I've never been in myself.
Can you give me an approximate size on the demon? We know it's bigger than a human. Smaller than 2 humans.
It's at least a meter. 2 meters.
It's a 2-meter demon.
It's big.
Just not sure. It's big.
Just shrugging.
Looking around.
It's
It's a big one.
I don't know. Take what you want.
Whatever. Go down there. God.
Trying to find work I'm supposed to do. There it is.
Man.
There it is. What's up?
Just painting this friend of mine as a knight. I gotta finish the light on the armor so I can get into the make it not look like a friend phase.
Right.
Go up there and start altering the face.
Mm-hmm.
Eye patches, scars, the usual.
What?
Yeah. Maybe some tribal tattoos from when he was a slave.
No.
Oh, come on, man.
It's like, I don't know.
Maybe some tribal tattoos from when he was really into Godsmack, that one song.
I know. Like, what are those people doing now who have, like, the Godsmack sun tattoo thing?
I don't know.
Like, what happens?
That's what I'm saying. It's too specific. You can't be like, oh, I just thought it looked cool. I wasn't 100% into Godsmack. It's like, no, you were into Godsmack. Everybody knows it.
Yeah. It's so strange that you'd ever get a tattoo like that.
I know. I don't understand. I want to find one of those dudes and ask him what it's like to live with that.
Do you still like it?
How do you live with yourself? Just casually. How do you get out of bed every day? Knowing you have that.
Just like trend tattoos. That's the same thing with the like tribal ones. It's like it's just a trend.
I know.
It's like how do you
There's like a sliding scale of tribal. It's like tribal angel wings on your back is like the top. The low is like tribal tramp stamp nobody sees.
Wait, what do you mean by high?
Like the worst.
Oh, okay.
Like higher on the scale of tribal is the worse it is.
Alright.
Yeah. I still got to do that tattoo for that guy. He told me to wait, so I stopped working on it.
What was it again?
It was a Gothic stone cross with Celtic knots in it, wrapped in barbed wire with a crown of thorns hanging over the top, stuck into dirt with 2 huge tribal angel wings coming out of the back of it that filled up his shoulders and went down his back.
Alright.
There you go. Great tattoo. Great.
It's a good tattoo.
I like it when they give you their idea for the tattoo they're going to get, and they say, what do you think? And your response is nothing to do with what you think. You just go like, oh yeah, I can do that. It's like not an opinion. I always love that part. So what do you think, man? That'd be cool? I can totally do that. That would take about a week. Just avoid the opinion completely.
I could, but I shouldn't.
That is a tattoo you could get. You could get that tattoo.
That is a tattoo, yeah.
No, yeah, it's a tattoo.
It is.
This same guy. Okay, this is weird. It's hard to visualize. He has the creepiest tattoo I've ever seen on his arm. It's like right on his bicep. I told you about this, Dave. It's just his wife's eyes and nostrils. There's no mouth. There's no face. There's no ears. There's no eyebrows. It's her eyes and 2 nostrils. And I asked him when he was going to get it finished, and he got mad. And he was like, "It's done. It's like an art thing. It's like, you know." And I was like, "Is that? Oh, is that what it is?"
Mm.
Very scary.
Just a serial killer. That's what you found out.
That being said, I kind of want to get that tattoo.
Some girl's eyes.
No,
What
like
was that?
I want to make it. The only way that could be worse if it was like kid eyes, like very clearly like a 6-year-old boy's eyes. Like,
What does it mean? It means that I'm still in here somewhere.
It's the child inside trying to get out, but he never does. Look
The
off to
child
side.
inside trying to get out. Just the child, not you.
Exactly.
It's just a child. There's a kid inside you.
It's all about the phrasing. It's the child inside trying to get out.
There's just a kid in there.
Oh, what was that monument in Boston? You remember that thing where it's all the kid faces like melted together?
No, I don't remember.
We died laughing when we saw it, and you were saying it looked like the thing from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? It's like a bronze, but it's like all these kids.
Right, yeah,
That was
a nightmare.
Terrible. It was next to like the Science Museum, next to that river.
Yeah, when Freddy opens his shirt.
Yeah.
All with me or whatever, and it's like kids pushing against his flesh.
That was a terrible, terrible statue. I wish we could remember what it was called.
Amazing thing to do, though.
I know, imagine sculpting that.
No.
And then instantly my thoughts go back to the old man at the gallery in San Francisco touching the statue of the naked baby boy. Making those noises. What a great event. Dave worked on marketing for Pacific Rim, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they changed it all, didn't they?
No, my one of my posters was like all over New York City.
Oh, okay.
Like before I left for Germany, I saw it, and I was on the bus, and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And like, I guess because I said that, it sounded like I saw me outside.
That's me.
Yeah, like a movie where I see my double.
No.
No, it's me. People looking at me.
It's a doppelganger.
I realized that like way too long after.
It's me. No.
It's just me walking down the street like looking back at me like got the stern expression.
Oh, God. I love that. I love it if that.
I've seen it a couple of times.
If that evolved. That's me. It's 1996. It's not too late. You can change. You don't have to do what you did. We don't have to do what we did.
That's me when I was 18.
God.
Painting lava on this monster, and I was like painting around spikes and stuff.
Yeah.
And the lava's, like they're sticking up through it and whatever.
Of course.
And then I get to a point and I can go, whoa. That looks like a slice of pizza.
Oh!
Toppings on it.
Yeah, with like cheesy lava. Like cheesy lava melting right off it.
Yeah, it's like time to change all of it.
Yeah. Man.
Cheesy pizza. Too much sauce. That's all that is.
Just
Terrible.
name the file "too much sauce" and send it to your guy. Too much sauce. Just call it X-TRA cheese. Just extra cheese. Send it to him.
Just a pizza order.
Extra cheese. So Tuesday we got to go see Rim.
Yeah, I know.
And then Sean wants to get drunk and say goodbye and have an emotional night.
Oh, is it emotional?
I don't know. He's moving to New York.
Right. I didn't know if it was supposed to be emotional.
And then at midnight, we can do shots because it'll be my birthday, and he can leave me somewhere.
I can leave you somewhere?
Yeah, you can we'll do shots in like Cambridge, and you can like abandon me. They'll find me dead.
I would love to do that.
Feeling it. Let me tell you something about turning 27, guys, in the chat. It's old enough. You can let go. You've done enough at this point. Just slip away.
It's okay. It's okay. What is that from? Besides everything.
I was gonna say it's from fucking everything.
I had one specific one in my mind.
I was gonna say I wanted to go to the beach on my birthday and just lay down on like the wet part of the sand until somebody realized I wasn't gonna get up. I think that man's waiting for the tide to wash him away.
Let him do it.
It's almost as if he's lost the will to live.
Let him go. He looks content.
He's a grown man. This is his decision.
I could do the big fish ending for you.
Oh, yeah. I would love that.
Tell me how it ends.
Just hold me under a river.
Well, Dan, you're a professional artist living in New York City. You have so many friends you can't even choose. Hang out.
Oh, no.
Your apartment's so big.
You can paint nights that
You can
don't
run
look...
around it for hours and not see every room.
You can paint nights that don't look like your friends. There's no restrictions.
And then you just go, perfect. And I drop you in the lake.
Yeah.
You drown.
Oh, that would be great. Please give me that. Please give me that. Oh, Jesus. Please. Drop me in the river and then put your foot on me. Just the
And then at your
bubbles.
funeral, just a bunch of homeless people show up. It's the people from the story.
My mom's like, who are these? My mom's like, who are these people? Oh, these are the Chinese twins from World War II that Dan met. You know, those.
Well, I started this big fish thing with Dan when he died, and I just figured.
This is from when Dan was a lion tamer. Just looking around. So let me tell you what's kind of weird. I put that thing up on Facebook, and I was like, what should I do for my birthday? And Noah was like, get cocaine and a prostitute. So then I went on Google, and I was just like, I wonder how many services there are in New Bedford. And I typed it in. It seems kind of high. There's 66 call girl services in my area.
Jeez.
I don't understand how that's possible.
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem like ridiculously high? I mean, you gotta figure to have a service, you need what, at least 5 girls, I'd say, probably.
Dan, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to figure this out. Trying to do the math in my head, see how many.
I know, but to ask me for definites.
I'm not asking for definites. I'm not asking you for definites. I just want to talk about it.
16, fine.
16 sounds high to me, but I mean, okay.
The last time.
If they all had one at 66, that's high but reasonable. But I mean, there's got to be more than that, and that's just crazy. I got to move out of this town. That's all I'm trying to say. Gotta move the fuck out of this town.
Ah.
I did the math in my head last night, and every woman in this town is a prostitute. Statistically, every girl in this town is a prostitute. So there you go.
Every person you've seen is a prostitute.
Exactly. Even the ones with jobs, statistically. Ah, man.
Well, you know. Who
What?
knows, man?
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for being that guy. That guy.
I hate that guy.
That's what I'm saying, man. Nobody knows. And then I walk out of the room slowly while he's talking and get a hammer.
Then as he's walking home, a group of teenagers throw a glass bottle at his head and shit.
I want him to say, that's what I'm saying, man. Nobody knows. And then have me just get up from the group of people at the party, walk out of the room, get a hammer, come back in, start pulling up floorboards. Then be like, what are you doing? And just ignore them. Then when I have like 4 or 5 pulled up, just grab them, put them down in the floor, and seal them up. Just everybody watching. Just nail the boards back in place.
It's just there's no music, just the hammer sound.
Just muffled screams from underneath the floorboards as I seal it up.
Done. Done.
And then just look around. This house is condemned. Everybody out.
I'm gonna burn it down.
Everybody get out of this house. Ah. Man. That's what I want to do to those people, though. They always ruin parties.
I know.
It's like you can be having a great time, and one comment from that dude destroys the whole thing.
That's why whenever that starts to happen, I just go, boo.
Exactly.
Boo. Why'd you come here? You could have done that online.
This is my favorite on the 4th of July. We were all drunk, and Charlie was there. And for those of you listening who don't know, my friend Charlie is in Secret Service. He's huge, completely ripped, ridiculous looking dude. But we were all drinking, and this dude walked off the street because like it was like behind this store where we were having this big cookout. This dude just kind of casually walked into the party, and he was just talking to this group of girls. Oh, what do you guys got some drinks? Oh yeah, 4th of July, woo! And Charlie just walks over and he goes, "Oh, it's a private party, man. Why don't you hit the road?" And just grabs him by the shoulders and starts walking him down the street. Yeah, you don't know anybody here, man. This isn't a place for you. Why don't you just get back in your truck and drive away? I don't want any trouble. Like instantly. Oh, I want to be able to do that to people. This private party, man. Just get out of here.
Just escorting people off the premise.
Nobody wants you here, man. You just gotta go. This isn't the place for you. Nobody wants you here. This isn't the place for you. Be able to say that to somebody.
It's powerful.
It's the best. So yeah, you're painting cheesy pizza. You're working on cheesy pizza? All right. It's good.
Cheese pizza, man.
It's good, man.
Thanks.
You know what's weird is did you always think the pizza looked really, really gross in the Ninja Turtles cartoon?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? How like it was just like goo that just like slid off a triangle?
Yeah, it just reminded me of
It was horrible.
there's a very specific pizza that was like that I can't remember the name of.
I just remember being a kid watching it and knowing I was supposed to like the idea that they were eating pizza because I was a kid and I still hated it.
Yeah, it looked gross.
It looked horrible.
Reminded me of that pizza where it just like slides off and then like hits your chin and it's just boiling hot.
Yeah. It burns all the skin off.
That was the first time I ever had Giorgio's. It was like the worst pizza place in our hometown. I just like ate it, slid off, burned like my whole face. I was like 8 years old or something.
Yeah.
Ruined me. I never wanted to eat that pizza
was like those slices where you pull them up and everything just comes off, and you just have a piece of bread with some soaked tomato juice on it. Like all the toppings just stay where they were, and the bread just slides out. Oh. Mm.
We should start a restaurant.
Oh, what are we gonna call it?
Remember when Workaholics stole our idea?
Which one?
They didn't actually steal it, but we just somehow had the same
Oh,
idea.
the calzone?
No. We're
Which
talking
one?
about a Jamaican-themed pasta restaurant
Oh yeah,
called Pastafarian.
Pastafarian. Right.
You eat noodles out of a
Yeah.
Jamaican dude's head.
Yeah. That was really weird. I hate it when that happens.
I know.
Yeah. That was
going to be our restaurant.
That
and
was
I
a
saw
sad
that
day.
on Workaholics, and I was like, what the fuck?
We were gonna open a chain of just calzone stores in California called Calizonia.
Yeah.
That was the other one, but Pastafarian was the moneymaker.
Pastafarian was the moneymaker.
Yeah, that was gonna be good.
Oh well. Can't have it all.
No. We got to get to the copyright before these people.
Whoa. It's a real restaurant.
Pastafarian? Is it real?
Nice.
Did you find something on Google?
No, I said that's ours.
Oh, I was like hoping.
I meant for when they, put it on their show.
I was hoping you just looked it up and it was a real place that we could go.
I guess it might be. I don't know. I didn't look it up. It's definitely not as cool as our idea.
No, would have been great.
Just a whole wooden head.
Yep.
Filled with pasta sauce.
Yeah, it was gonna be great.
With noodles and breadsticks coming out the top like braids.
Exactly.
And then you can dip it in the head.
Oh, we could have called the breadsticks braid sticks.
Braid sticks.
We could have twisted the dough and baked it so it looked like a knot. Oh, that would.
Right.
Oh man.
I don't know. Pastafarian sounding better and better.
Braid sticks would have been the shit. Fucking head with a bunch of fun twisty breadsticks sticking out of it. Damn
it. Yeah. Would have been fun.
If anyone's listening who has capital and wants to invest in a great idea, me and Dave, no shortage of them.
If you just want great ideas.
Yeah.
Just this week alone, come up with Jack Threat.
Yeah, Jack Threat. Pretty excited for where Jack Threat's heading.
Yeah.
Can't say anything, but some good things coming.
You really couldn't say anything because
there's a few. There's a few. There's a few that are coming that I'm very excited about.
I don't know how many of those ideas there are now.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's way too many. Gotta stop coming up with ideas.
Yeah, we gotta stop.
That being said, doing all these things is like super good for coming up with new styles of like how to do shit. Because each one of those Jack Threat things only takes me like an hour.
Oh yeah, right.
It's like I'm trying to get to a point where stuff is so fast that like I don't know, I can just start pumping stuff out, like quality finished things that just work with the style instead of being hyper rendered.
Just do them every day for a year and then sell a Jack Threat calendar.
Jack Threat is like, and it's so easy for me to do these.
Just
like,
a tearaway.
So many names.
Jack Threat.
I mean, he goes on all kinds of adventures, so.
Yeah.
Who knows? I wonder if people would actually be interested in that. If I made like a Jack Threat thing eventually.
I'm sure they would.
Full of everything.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Those are my favorite ideas, are the ones that you can just walk in and out of.
Yeah, just casual.
It's like, nah. It exists. Just no investment.
Oh, you're free to do better stuff when that's the case. So it's always more fun.
Yeah.
Once you start really developing stuff, you end up with restrictions by default.
Yeah. That being said, I love Skull and Shark.
Yeah, it's the shit. It's a different kind of good. I mean, it's just as fun fleshing something out and making it work and really developing it. It's just a different kind of fun.
Right.
It's not that spontaneous, one-off, instant gratification thing like with the Jack Threat thing. You can do it in an hour and it's done, and it's satisfying because it's done. Something like Skull and Shark takes forever, but it's, different kind of satisfying.
Yeah. And the soundtrack now, just to tease it, it's almost 2 hours long.
Oh, yeah, wow. Jeez, that's like 2 CDs.
Yeah, it is. We were
It's
talking
nuts.
about it today. We were like, so what is this going to be? And we were like, it has to be 2 CDs, I guess.
Yeah, the 2-disc deluxe edition.
But it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That whole soundtrack is like, I don't know, it fucking kills me.
I know.
I think people are really gonna like it a lot.
Have people heard it?
No.
Okay.
Like I've played, I think, 2 songs live,
Yeah.
maybe. But like I played just 2 hours of songs. So
Yeah, I wasn't sure how much of it people had heard. I didn't know if you were putting it on Facebook or whatever.
no. How's Skull and Shark going? Hey Thomas. It's good. I mean, it's just a shitload of work. I don't really want to like talk about it too much. I like talking about like the soundtrack and stuff because I don't really have control over it.
I mean, we can say some basic stuff.
Like what? What do you?
Like the rough is basically done.
Yeah. I mean, there's always edits you can do. Like me and Dan, we could edit this thing forever.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta call
Like
it done at some point.
Yeah, like it's pretty much just like I've thrown away like I don't know, like a lot of pages that I've already finished. Like pages that were done and just been like, okay, with the new edits and everything, this doesn't work anymore. And there's a lot of that. So, but I mean, I want it to be good. So.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like it's pretty close, I think, to being the final draft now.
Yeah, and then once that's all over, like I go through the thing pretty quick, and I said before it's going to debut at Comic-Con. Whether that's like a bunch of issues or just a couple, or it takes time, so I'm not really gonna force it.
Yeah, you want it to be good first.
Yeah. But I mean, even our first draft, I like that.
Yeah.
Like all of the, it's like the same way that me and Dan kind of like focus on just doing like simple like ideas based off of like names and titles and thing, like the way we do the blood sports. It's that same kind of deal where you just come up with something that feels like a pure idea and then work it into the story.
Yeah.
Or like it's like a collection of pure ideas and then finding out like, okay, what can you do with these? Like you keep it so vague that there can definitely be something there.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much like what we've been doing for a while.
As excited as I am for Skull and Shark, unfortunately, because of what we always do, I'm like just as excited, and in some cases more excited for all these other things we haven't even really started yet.
Yeah,
it's terrible. We really have to stop. It's like
I know,
kind of fucking kill me. I think we have 6 things.
What are you counting? Just the ones that we've never talked about?
I don't want to talk about them.
Well, I'll just mention like, I mean, for me, it's like Black Witch.
I'm not really helping you with that.
No, that's what I was wondering. What you were counting, like between us or just us?
I guess between us. I mean, I'm not really doing anything. I'm helping you with a few. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped for the big 2. I'm pumped for. But yeah.
Like the new one too?
The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much you just end up like because you have to wait so long to edit and all that, you just end up coming up with other shit on the side just to fill time. Like that's what the Jack Threat stuff I'm doing right now is, and that's also what Black Witch was, where it was just like getting kind of, you know, tired of waiting to actually execute on Skull and Shark.
Yeah.
Because you got to write for so long, and then just being like, there has to be some other thing you can do in the meantime that's personal.
Right.
And then you end up doing that, and then that becomes something bigger, and you invest in that again, and then you know you're bouncing between all these projects, and then sooner or later, you gotta just sit down and be like, this is the one thing you're gonna do.
Right.
And that's kind of where we're at now.
Yep. But yeah, I think pretty much ready to go with Skull and Shark. Couple little things to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to find the exact style to like nail down for it.
Right.
I like the faster stuff more. Like I feel like it has way more energy. Like not as fast as like the Jack Threat kind of thing, but like the Black Witch kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, just go fast and then polish where you need to polish. I mean, there's some key moments in the script that need a little more work, but that's it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. It's like I think that that's like a better approach.
Yeah.
To not go like totally nuts on it, or to go nuts on it, but just in a more like a focused way.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Like the way it was originally gonna be. Remember, like the
yes
initial sketches and shit.
Yeah. Which is basically what you were originally doing for Skull and Shark is what Jack Threat is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's just a panel.
Yeah, like that was what we were like initially like talking about with all these kind of cool projects. Like, what if you just kind of tease stuff and then never release anything from it? Like, because we talked about this before, where you like, you know, the idea of a trailer and how no matter what, as long as the trailer's cool, you have high hopes for the thing.
Well, it's kind of like, think about it this way. It's like, okay, so The Last Guardian, that game for the PS3, never came out. They released a trailer for it, and just based on the trailer, it's the best game on the PS3, and I haven't even played it. And the game hasn't come out. The game might not ever come out. But that trailer was enough for me to know exactly what it was in my mind. So it's never going to not live up to my expectations, because it's probably never going to come out.
Right.
But the trailer was enough for me to know everything about it in my head. I plugged in all the blanks.
Yeah, and that's like the theory with all these things, is to just keep creating like ideas and just like a initial vision, and then let other people fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Because then it's more like open, and everybody kind of has their own interpretation of whatever it is you're doing.
It's a really cool way to make things interactive, because it forces people to invest some of their self into it, to fill out the blank spaces, and then people like things more because they're investing themselves into it, and it's just like it's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, it's like not showing the monster in a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly. You plug it in with whatever you're afraid of.
Yeah. That stuff is a lot of fun. Boy.
What?
I don't know. I started using like a bunch of different brushes again.
Oh, really?
And I was like, all right, there are cool things you can do sometimes afterwards.
I found a couple new ones today that I really like, which is weird because I never use more than 3.
Yeah.
But I found a few that I really like. I found a really good hair brush that made my life ridiculously easy.
Yeah, I've been using a few of the old Jamie Jones brushes that I like never touch.
Oh, the greatest hits collection. Everybody has.
Well, there's like a bunch of them.
That was like intro to brushes.
Yeah, I'm actually not even sure whose brushes these are. I just downloaded like a bunch of different brush packs because I was using somebody else's setup at Six More Vodka, and they had like a bunch of different brushes, and since I was doing speed paintings, I was kind of trying to just imply everything.
I might delete mine and try and use Min's for a while.
Yeah.
I really like his, and I need to get better at brushes. Brushes totally don't matter, but I still want to know how to use them.
Yeah, they don't matter, but for like an After Effect kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the things about brushes, which I think is the same kind of difference with pens and like things when you're writing. It's like you think differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I remember hearing this thing about a really good pen when you're taking notes or whatever, just like for whatever reason frees up all this stuff in your head to just kind of open up and
right.
have more fun or whatever. And the same thing with different colored pens, which I thought was weird.
Makes sense.
I want to see specific trims.
Oh, man. This is always the part I hate. Trying to figure out where the gold needs to go on the armor so it doesn't look too ridiculous, but it still looks balanced.
Big D fan art? Probably, yeah.
I think I'm going to sculpt a Big D. I got a bunch of Sculpey doing nothing on my desk. Set up some lighting on it and send it to Sam. I'll have a Big D that I can give him reference material with.
Pacific Rim is the best movie, says Thomas.
Yeah, everybody who does art is saying it's like the best. They're saying it doesn't take itself too seriously, it's really satisfying. They don't go out of their way to do dumb stuff like force in a romance plot. It's just like exactly what you're going to see it for.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped.
Wow, everything's running so slow. I gotta switch over to the Mac.
Is the Skype doing it? What's causing it?
No, I'm not on. This is the laptop. I don't care if it goes slow.
Okay.
But I was just looking at the Jack Threat stuff. I just like how all you have to do is post up one picture like that, and then like a comment like, "Is this comic out yet?" When's it scheduled for release?
It's 3 panels of something that was never intended to exist.
Yeah.
Jack Threat. What a satisfying name. Wonder how many names we went through before we found Jack Threat.
Lots.
Like 80.
I forget the other names you had.
There were so many.
There was one other Jack that I liked.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I know one of them had Blitz as the last name.
Oh yeah, it was like Johnny Blitz or something.
He had some sort of name.
Or like Rick. Was it Rick Blitz?
I don't remember.
It's something good. Rick Blitz.
Rick Knight. That could be a good name.
Yeah, that's the one. Didn't you have one where Rage was the last name?
Chase Whipsaw.
Chase Whipsaw. There you go. Yep, that was one of them.
See, this is what me and Dan do.
Chase Whipsaw.
When we talk, is just come up with names.
Yeah, until something works. Chase Whipsaw.
Well, wrote down Chase Whipsaw. I'll use him as a character.
I'm just really glad that there's a high-budget sci-fi movie in theaters where a serious actor can look at a giant monster and say, "We're gonna have to use the rocket punch."
I know.
I'm
right?
so happy that that is the world I live in right now.
Yeah, it's best. Whipsaw. The hell are you saying? Whipsaw. As in a whip and a saw.
Yeah,
Just get instantly offended.
maybe a bunch of tiny saws sewn onto a whip. Maybe it's like a chainsaw blade that you're throwing around as a whip. Whipsaw.
Whipsaw.
Just a statement. Whipsaw. I gotta decide how much longer I want to work on this so I don't get lost. I get lost way too often. Suddenly it's 4 weeks later and I'm like, I guess I'll finish that piece. I can't do that anymore. This is day 3 of this piece. So, yeah. What are you doing? You get quiet.
I was just coming with more names.
Oh, okay. Do it live if you want. Give people some
I like
insight.
Rock Saw.
Which one?
Rock Saw.
Rock Saw's a good one.
It's one word.
Yeah, Rock Saw.
Or like,
That's one of those cool names you can misspell too. So it's like a German, like a real German word or something.
yeah.
So you have to say Rock Saw, but it's not necessarily Rock Saw.
I don't know. I was going to use Firewalker as a last name. But I couldn't think of a first name that was strong enough for it.
Firewalker is a last name, but you need a strong first name. Blaine.
That's a good one.
Blaine Firewalker.
Blaine Whipsaw is actually a better
Oh,
name.
Blaine Whipsaw. Yeah, that's a much better combo. Fuck. Blaine. Yeah, do you want
Blaine.
do you want to do BLANE or BLAINE or BLAYNE?
No, that's too silly.
Too silly. BLANE, so it's like Bane. Blaine Whipsaw.
Deckard Crossjaw.
Deckard Crossjaw. Haven't heard Deckard used. I don't think we've ever pulled that one out.
I don't know what Crossjaw is, but I like Ace. Yeah, that's what he said. Ace Firewalker. What else is there?
We came up with like 50. They're just in Skype. We can go back and look at them.
Are they really in Skype?
Yeah, Skype saves everything.
I didn't know that we were typing them. I thought we were talking.
Oh, were we talking shit? I can't remember.
It's like with a lot of these names, you have to you ride a fine line between cool 80s like cop dude or 70s cop dude and
Yeah.
like the leader of like a punk band. You gotta go strong if you wanna be 80s like cop guy. If you go too slick, you sound like a punk or a metal singer or something, the leader of a band.
Well, it's
like Blackie Lawless is too slick.
It's like, just look at the members of Motley Crue. Nicky, Vince, Tom, Nick, John,
Right.
and then
It's
Randy.
like you gotta be like
And then Randy. Randy.
Randy.
Oh God. Wow. Why is there a Randy also in Wasp?
Because Randy is name. Randy Skysweeper.
Sky, is this a fantasy world now? Randy Skysweeper, last of the aeronauts?
Yeah.
God, it's terrible.
I wish I could find a way to make Zero Tolerance a name, except change zero to like not say zero.
Zero tolerance. Fucking awful. It's so terrible.
I know, but I wanted to sound like a B movie guy. Zero Tolerance. Oh.
You gotta make it like a novelty thing, like his badge number is 0. You gotta do one of those.
Right, that would just be the name of the movie.
0, yeah, exactly. Zero tolerance, and like the gimmick is that his badge number is 0. Or in the war, they called him 0.
And his name would be like Buck.
Yeah, exactly.
Buck Scattershot.
It's just 2 different shotgun ammos. Oh, God.
Buck Scattershot.
Didn't you come up with a name that had backshot or something like that?
Backscatter.
Backscatter. Yeah. Backscatter.
That's sci-fi.
Backscatter.
Backscatter's a...
Yeah, that's a space.
Yeah.
It's a space one.
Space term.
It's a spacer. Backscatter.
So, Buck Scattershot in Zero Tolerance.
In Zero Tolerance.
I like that.
He's got to have that line where the punks are like getting ready to steal something from his girlfriend, and he's like, "Back in Nam, I used to eat kids like you for breakfast." Just like not very threatening. Like they didn't have the best writers. Those movies are the best. Like Deadly Prey.
I like how all you have to do is combine 2 words and make movies. Lethal Justice.
Exactly. Lethal Justice is a movie. It has to be.
It does.
It has to be. I'm gonna go on Google right now. Lethal Justice.
You can put justice as the second word and blood justice. Like
Lethal Justice.
Anything.
Lethal Justice 1995. IMDb 3 stars. Directed by J.D. Matoni. Whoa! Never mind. I read that wrong. Which means that I own it now, because it's not what I thought it was. I thought it said that the main character's name was Treddy Johnson. Treddy. Oh, man. Teddy Johnson, a rebel and violent Chester and high school student, rapes a young teacher. Tired of waiting for justice, Mike, a teacher, organizes a group to avenge the victim. The school aisles turn into a battlefield. 1995.
Nice.
Oh, no. That's a good name. Mike Trent.
That is a good, solid name.
Trent.
You could take Trent and put it somewhere else.
Exactly. Trent Bloodpool.
That's a good one.
Trent Blood Pool's a powerful combo. Lethal Justice.
I don't know how many times. Just written so many things. That's a good name, Thomas. Trent Hammer.
Trent Hammer?
That's a good one, Thomas. You should use that for something. Roland Coldheart. That's a good one.
Roland Coldheart.
That's a good one, Aaron. I hate that. Thomas just said I was 2 in 95. Crazy.
It's my birthday on Wednesday. I'm gonna be 27.
Mouthful of coffee. You almost killed me. Almost just spit that on everything. My God.
There you go.
Oh, man.
I just blow everybody's speakers. Sorry.
Jesus. Oh, man. Vinny Brusco, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's being, you remember that guy?
Yeah.
It's a show that I was on.
Vinny Brusco. That was the worst.
He's getting married. Or he just got married. Saw it on my Facebook updates. It's like, why am I friends with you?
I mean, his first name is Vinny, and his last name kind of sounds like Bruise. We haven't thought of using Bruise yet.
It's because it's too smooth.
It depends what you combine it with.
Bruiser, like.
No, you got to attach another word to it.
Bruise. Lionel Blackfist. That's a good one, Thomas. See, that's a good exercise. And then you do the same thing, but then you turn it into titles. I'm telling you, nothing gets me more into a place than just a good title. A good title can, like, make an entire project. No input, Dan.
What, on what you just said?
You don't agree?
I do agree. It's the reason why Solomon Kane is so good. The stories could be the worst thing in the world. It's called Solomon Kane. It's a fantastic title.
Yeah, that was a good title.
Movie sucked. I'm not saying the movie was good.
That was a terrible movie.
Such a disappointment, considering what the source material is.
You still have my book?
I do. It's awesome.
Oh, man.
Having a hard time thinking of one that isn't just terrible.
What are you talking about?
Names.
Oh. It's because you're focused on something else.
Yeah, I know. I keep thinking of terrible ones like Jet Costly.
Oh no.
Jet with 2 T's.
I just keep thinking of Jack Threat because that's a good one.
Jack Threat is a discovery. Those guys went diving off the coast of Egypt and found that ancient city, and they dusted off a plate and it said Jack Threat. And they were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this ancient knowledge?
Jack Threat's so much better than Jack Reacher. Because Jack Reacher is just Jack Creature, and he should just transform into stuff.
Exactly.
Like, it's way too close.
Jack Creature.
It's so close.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
It should just be Animorphs.
Sounds like a Nintendo game. Jack Creature. Different animals. Brent Switch Saw. It's pretty good.
I would change it to like Switchback.
Yeah, me too.
Because it has another B in it. Brent Switchback.
Yep.
Something that sounds like the word has to bounce around.
Yeah. This is a master class on naming. The name has to go Dave Raposa.
It's true.
It is true. I just love that that's the only way to describe it.
It has that sound of like it like moves. I don't know how to describe it. It's the sound.
It's got to go ABA.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know how to phrase it. I think
Switchback. Switchback is like the trails you take on Grand Canyon.
Yeah, switchback. Try not to use the same consonant twice.
Right.
Get some really hard consonants in there. Just gotta love all those words like blitz and fist.
Yeah, I know.
Blitz fist.
Blitz and fist. Blitz fist.
Blitz is probably my favorite.
Blitz. Bloodline.
Blitz chaser.
Yeah, Blitz chaser's good.
If anyone's wondering, this is 99% of the boys from New York. No one's wondering.
Nobody cares.
No one cares about boys from New York. But this is 99% of that entire
Except
thing.
for Gerald Carell.
Oh, yes, he cares.
He loved it.
He gets it.
He was like, "Where is more of this?" I was like, "There's not."
There is none.
Episode 2 is coming.
Episode 2 is coming for 6 months.
It's like done. I just need to open it.
That's the problem.
It's hard to do that sometimes.
I gotta remember how to animate, then I can start doing them. Hmm?
I said it's pretty simple.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll come back to me pretty quick. I really, really wish I could finish this with him holding the basketball.
I don't know. Be an amazing image.
I'd love to very subtly in the background so nobody sees it have an exit sign from the dungeon.
It needs to be King Arthur's court.
Oh no! Oh no! No! How has that been done? King Arthur's court is like a basketball court? Has anybody done that?
Probably. But that's
Oh
the
my
first thing I
God.
thought of when I saw that.
That's so good. Fuck. King Arthur's court basketball. That's like that had to be like a Super Nintendo game.
No.
King Arthur's court with like a knight slam dunking on the cartridge drawn horribly.
It should be. And you can use like special call ups to like shoot the ball out of the air with
Jesus, that would be so good. Oh my God. I don't think it's been done. Oh my God. You can select one of 6 knights at the beginning, Super Nintendo graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Lancelot. Lancelot, Percival,
Wow.
Lancelot.
Slams a lot.
Slams. Slams a lot. I hate you. I hate it.
Shields that are just round basketballs.
Oh, man. Jesus. This is like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere on Google. I think we own it.
Alright, we own it then.
I think we own it. Which is great news for me. Because that's the best thing I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, you gotta joust. Like, in the middle of the court, you guys joust past each other for the ball.
Man, instead of doing the throw up.
Yeah, you joust. Either that or you gotta joust, and then after you joust, you gotta trick dunk off the horse.
Oof. That's a good one. That's a good one.
And the king has to do a thing where, like, he stands up and does the who dies, like in Rome.
Oh, yeah.
And every member gets beheaded, one on top of the other, and then all their heads go through the hoop.
Of course. Of course.
And the crowd goes, oh.
It's crazy that this just is a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
King Arthur's Court. It's like, it's one of those ideas that's all it could have been.
Dude, I've had this in me since, like, yesterday when I saw that image.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
I forgot.
Jesus. It's so obvious. How didn't I think of it? I don't know how many...
I literally thought you thought of it, and that's why he was holding a basketball.
He was holding the basketball because for some reason yesterday I couldn't get any work done without listening to the Fist of the North Star remix of Quad City DJs.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't get anything done unless I was listening to that.
Good remix.
I went on this thing where I had to listen to all of the remixes of that song. I just really, really needed to. There are some very good ones.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, James Jean has given up his earthly possessions. I don't know what that means, but whatever.
Is he dead?
He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy to do like an Andrew Jones thing.
Where is he? You take off? Is he at Burning Man?
Okay. Is this real? 'Cause it's fucking stupid. Whatever. How's he taking care of? Doesn't he have a wife and child? I'm just saying, like... Hello, everyone. Sorry I've been away for so long. I've missed you, but I'm not quite back either. I may never come back. It's been 6 months since I was forced to shutter everything in LA and move overseas. No more home, studio, car, or bank accounts. Life is simpler now with only a sketchbook and a camera at my side. The basic necessities are obtained through bartering. Hashtags stripped down. Hashtag no possessions, no borders, never go home, never shower, free Wi-Fi. Don't you have a family?
Probably not. Oh, wait, they, Oh, I heard about that on, like, his interview, that he went through, like, a crazy divorce or whatever.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, James Jean, I didn't know.
That's kind of cool, though. It's not like a hippie thing. He's just gonna go on weird adventures
Is
now.
that why all of his shit's gone? Because of the divorce? What? He was, like, rich. He was, like, the most successful fine artist around. He was doing shit for, like, Prada. How do you become bankrupt from that? I don't understand.
Yeah, I would never get married unless I signed a...
Yeah, prenup.
It's like, why would you do that?
I mean, it's good for both people in the marriage if both of you aren't pieces of shit. Like, who in their right mind wouldn't want to sign a prenup unless they're looking forward to getting a bunch of shit for free?
Right.
This is weird.
What?
I just don't understand how he could go from what he was to this, even if he got divorced. That's a lot of shit to lose unless he gave it up willingly.
Well, I was gonna say, like, imagine if you were him and, like, you did all that stuff. I think, like, the only thing you really can do is just, like, fuck off. You know,
I would
like,
just...
after a while. It's like when you probably get bored.
I mean, with that kind of name and that kind of influence, like, I would just move somewhere remote, keep my shit, and just self-publish things that I wanted to publish. I'd write books. I'd make my own games. I'd, like, just do whatever. Like...
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying is he probably doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's like he's probably done it for so long, he just doesn't give a shit at all. I totally understand that. It's like, I would love to do that and just not care anymore. But first, a ton of stuff needs to happen.
Jake Anderson seems to be an expert on the James Jean divorce and breakup.
It's because he lived it.
He was there. He saw the whole thing.
It's James's brother.
Jake Jean.
Yeah, Jake Jean.
Brother of James. Yeah, that's weird. That's really, really weird. It's the only word I can use for that.
It's like Yoda living in the swamp.
Yeah.
You're like, why do you do that? You're an amazing Jedi. And he's like, and that is why you fail.
And he's
and
like,
oh, I get it.
And he's like, because of my shame at being unable to defeat Emperor Palpatine inside the council chamber in a chair throwing battle. So I came here after climbing through the air ducts and slipping into a jet to help give birth to Luke and Leia. And then she died too.
And then I went to Kashyyyk and
I tried to help the Wookiees, but I couldn't, so I flew away in like a popsicle-sized rocket. Whatever, that's why I'm here.
it's not mysterious at all anymore.
I'm in the swamp because I lost the chair throwing bill. Ah, God. I really like that one line in episode 3 where he says, "Farewell, mighty Chewbacca." That was like, and whatever the fuck Chewbacca's friend's name was, then who the fuck cares?
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Billy and Chewie.
Farewell, mighty Chewbacca, just to force the name in there.
And he looked at the camera and he winked. You know, because he's in the other ones.
He's in the other movies, you know the ones.
I'll be on
In all the ones.
Dagobah. That's also from the other ones. True fans will understand this.
If you need me, I'll be on Dagobah,
If you didn't know,
the swamp planet.
Chewbacca is a character from the other movies.
It's so dense. God. I'm gonna watch those again tonight. It's been long enough.
Yeah, it has been long enough.
It's so dense. Every shot.
What does he say now? This is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. God.
Amazing.
I know, I'll spin. That's a good move. Actual line. I'll try spinning. It's a good move.
It is amazing power to be able to do that, though.
You see how that like ruined his life? That like talk with that kid all grown up?
No.
Ooh. Ooh boy.
I just keep thinking of Will Smith's son music video.
Hello. How you doing? How you doing there?
That's like one of the craziest things.
Hello. How you doing? Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Hello. How you doing there?
It's so fucking crazy.
Mind blowing.
If
Yeah.
you guys haven't seen it, look up Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith
Hello.
music video. Really look it up because it's so fucking horrible.
Oh man, is it like painful? It's so painful. It's the only word is like painful. It hurts to watch it and know that he definitely didn't want to do it. You can tell he's that like weak kind of son where he's like, Dad, no. He's like, you're gonna do it. You're gonna like it. Hello. How you doing there? He's got the worst voice.
I'm rapping right now.
Hello.
Respect.
How you doing there? I kind of want to listen to it now.
Yeah, can we play it live?
Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. Hello. How you doing there? The how you doing there is what does it.
Well.
How you doing there? It's like...
Come see what's up to the pops. Come see what's up to the pops. Hello. Hey, hello. How you doing there?
How you doing there? How you doing there? Hold on. I got. Oh.
Hello. Hey, hello. How you doing there?
How you doing there?
Hello. How you doing there?
too fucking crazy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh god. Oh.
I just love like the other one where he's like freestyling.
Yeah.
Worst freestyling of like anything I've ever heard. And you can tell, you know, like everybody's afraid of his dad, and he's just this rich kid, and they're just like, "Yeah, that was dope."
I know.
No, it wasn't.
He's like,
No, it wasn't.
I've got great flow. They don't even know. It's like he's not even in rhythm. He's not rhyming anything. He's just saying things to kind of a beat.
Yeah, that video's horrible.
God.
What does he say at the end?
I don't remember.
It's like in that nerd voice that he has, when he says like, "That was dope," and he like looks around.
Oh yeah, it's something like that.
Worst thing ever.
It's something like dope or sick. It's something like
It's
that.
like Bill Gates did it. It was amazing.
I know in the beginning he can't rap, so the DJ lays down like the beat, and he just sits there and nods his head, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "That's a sick beat," and he just like keeps thinking of things to say to delay the fact that he can't think of anything to rap because he doesn't know how to fucking rap. That's a dope beat.
Yeah, I hate listening to your impression of it.
Keep it coming. It's like,
Gonna listen to
It's
it.
terrible because that voice comes from the back of the throat, so I gotta like pull my tongue back to do it. It's horrible. How you doing there?
It's so wimpy.
I know. It's the worm from Unlimited Saga.
Oh right, yeah.
They want me to go outside today. It's like, no. No.
Oh jeez.
Oh, God. You listening to it?
Oh god, that's bad.
Send it over. Let's put it on.
Okay, I just wanted the part where he says, where is it?
Yeah, what does he say? Does he say sick?
Okay, yeah. Listen to this. Oh no. Oh no.
You timestamped it?
Yeah, for the end of the rap when he talks about it.
Guys, this is going to be really, really painful, so listen up.
Fly. 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 That was hot. The lights was inspiring me and stuff. Tim Westwood TV. I've always wanted to say that. I've always wanted to say that, you know.
Oh, my
That's what he's saying. What he's saying in the beginning is fly.
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 Hot.
That was hot.
Like, oh my god.
Jim West on TV.
It's like the nerdiest thing.
I always wanted to say that.
You should just go back to the factory.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. Let's go. Let's go. Oh,
Still hasn't rapped yet for anyone who hasn't been paying attention.
I'm gonna do a little freestyle if you guys don't mind.
Still hasn't rapped.
You guys don't.
Yo. Miss Fish. In here. Yes.
Still hasn't rapped.
Yeah. 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 Man, I'm born at the top. They fell to the bottom because nobody thought he'd be who he is, so they simply forgot him.
Keep going.
I'm born at the top. Fly to the bottom because nobody ever got him.
Let's slow it down. Misses on the ground in London, shut it all down. Just one kid, let's go have some fun. It's sound bigger.
I can't do this.
So bad.
Fly, fly, fly.
disgusting.
Why? Anyways,
I enjoyed that.
if anyone wants to laugh really, really hard to the point where you're crying, go to the Half in the Bag section of Red Letter Media and watch the review of After Earth, because they rip this kid apart. And it's like the meanest, funniest thing I've ever seen. That's the only reason we know about this music video.
Alright, he does sound just like Steve Urkel. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking of.
no, he does.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what it was. David just said it.
It's the Did I Do That voice.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly that.
Fuck. I wish I didn't know that.
But
How you doing there?
I can't get over that. Like, how is that the introduction to that song?
It's blows my mind.
It's like, why was there nothing else he could have done?
Man. I mean, like, music usually has, like, a producer who says things like, that sucks, do something else.
Just
Man.
fights for that part. Just wants it so bad.
I really want to say, how you doing there?
Rappers don't usually say that stuff.
That's how I feel when I'm on the street. Yeah, it is kind of Mr. Rogers. It's just it's all the worst things in one voice.
It's just the least tough thing possible.
Exactly. It's the voice of somebody who either has been beaten up a lot or needs to be beat up a lot. At some point, there's going to be beating up.
And back to work.
I know. Someday.
What's that mean?
Someday I'll have enough money to just watch that video as much as I want. Oh, is that his new haircut? That's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's from when he was younger, but it's the worst photo I've ever seen. Looks like Wanda. It looks like Wanda Sykes.
So it looks like a little black girl.
It's horrifying.
It doesn't look like a boy at all.
Not at all. I want to force my kid to rap and then have him do it badly.
I know,
Then
just so you have something forever.
Then act like it's his fault. Like I forced him to do it, but he sucked at it, so it's his fault. It's true, he looks like a little Wanda Sykes in that photo. I can't stand it. He looks like Wanda Sykes specifically in the MTV Movie Awards spoof of The Matrix where she's the Oracle.
Yeah.
Go look that up, and it's one for one what he looks like.
How are you doing?
How you doing there? Where do you go after you laugh that hard?
I don't know.
That's
That was
exactly.
just a good
It's like the night's over. And it's the most I'm gonna laugh tonight. Could could end this stream now and save it and have a nice old discussion.
Yeah.
Throw it up on YouTube.
I just loved last night. It's just one of those nights.
Just one of those nights. Fucking killed me. Fucking killed me. Did not intend that. Yeah, I wish that had been recorded.
I know.
That really hurt. Laughing that hard really, really hurt. It's the unintentional puns that we walk into that make me want to die.
Happy birthday.
I got a few more days. Come on. Not 27 yet.
I know. 27.
Let's go to Fogo de Chao on Tuesday and spend way too much money. Just be those guys.
What is that place?
It's the place where they bring you all the meat on swords.
Right, yeah.
I'll have some more prime rib, please. Bring me another bottle of vodka. Just rack up the highest bill.
Yeah. Ugh.
So, Tuesday, do you want to work Tuesday, or do you just want to hang out and see Pacific Rim and then go drink? How full of a day do we want to do?
I mean, I could work if you want.
Okay.
I don't know if you don't want to.
No, I don't care. We can go to Greenbrier. Haven't been there in a while.
Yeah. That's what I missed, was the Irish pubs. I think that's literally the only thing I cared about.
They didn't have that over there?
No.
Really?
Not in Germany.
That sucks.
All they had were like fake ones. It was weird.
That sucks.
And they don't have Guinness on tap anywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean it's Germany. They've got their own pride with the beer.
I wanted Guinness.
Yeah. I always forget when I leave Boston that Boston's like one of the most Irish cities in the country, and other places just don't have it. And I'm like, oh, I wonder where I can get a cider, and there's like nowhere. And I'm like, oh.
Is there a more Irish city?
I don't think so, but I mean, I don't know, because I don't really care about that stuff, so I don't want to like say there isn't and be wrong.
I'm gonna say I don't think so.
I don't think there is.
Man. Yeah, it'd be good to go there. It's just 10 a.m. I'm at the airport in Dublin arguing with the bartender about what a black and tan is.
Did they just call it something else, or did they just not have it?
No, they had it. They had Smithwick's and they had Guinness, and I was like, I want an all-Irish black and tan. And they were like, what's that? And I was like, a black and tan.
They were like, yeah, no.
And I was like, you don't understand what I'm saying? You're Irish.
That's weird.
Give me that. And the guy ended up just putting a full thing of like Smithwick's with a cap of Guinness. I was like, just whatever. Give it to me. You son of a bitch.
Give me something to drink now.
We just need to get cocktails.
Yeah.
Just super Super lame cocktails. Sex on the beach.
I've never had that.
Yeah.
I've never had those drinks before. I've only seen people have them. I've never tried one. Except for Sticky Bitch. I did have the Sticky Bitch.
Did have the sticky.
The Sticky Bitch was a good drink. I don't even care. Sticky Bitch was very tasty.
I'll have another sticky bitch, please.
I loved saying that.
I know.
I loved saying that to the waitress. Green light on the Sticky Bitch situation. Take 2 more of those, please.
Green light. On the sticky bitch situation.
I always wonder if those people have to try to talk like that.
What do you mean? Like, it's them?
It can't be natural.
No. It's the same way that those guys who walk with, like, you know, a strut in a step or whatever. It's like you have to try to do that.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
I always feel like it should be like some like video game rule where it's like the special move when they say something like that, so it has to drain some of their health. Like they can't just keep doing it.
I know, it's like when Batman hits people with his cape.
Yeah, exactly.
His health goes down.
Exactly.
Things I never understood.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's pressing all the buttons in an arcade game. Doing the special move in Turtles in Time.
I know, something has to happen to that person.
Yeah.
Can't just do that.
I want to just take it away from them sometime. After they say that, just be like, you're not going to get away with it. Not this time.
What are you talking about?
No.
You're not going to get away with this.
Just get mad. No. You're not going to get away with it this time.
Kudos, bitch.
That's not what I said. But we can't say what I said on the internet.
One of my favorite things of all time.
Yeah. Fuck, I wish I could say what that was and explain it, but I can't. That was so satisfying. That was like the most satisfied I've felt dealing with somebody in so long. Saying words like kudos and mahalo when you're drunk. Oh, it's powerful. Mahalo. It's like so powerful.
Sorry, me and Dan are having memories. Fond memories.
You'll notice that in most of the memory stories I tell on here, I wasn't alone when whatever happened. The point.
Subtle thing to suggest.
The point being, things don't usually happen when you're alone. And I need to move out of this apartment. That's the point I'm trying to get across.
Oh my god.
Oh. So many places to go. I'm not going to any of them. Oh. I'm so sick of painting this. I have to stop. I have to like stop, eat, either sleep or make coffee. Come look at it with fresh eyes after doing all of that.
Just rolling a multiple-sided die.
Yep.
It's coffee. Backtrack.
The coffee backfires. You're too.
The coffee backfires. You go to sleep anyways.
I was gonna say, the coffee backfires. You're too awake to go to sleep. You're too sleepy to work. Nothing gets done. Lose 8 turns.
You just lose the next day.
Shit. Lose, yeah, that's all it says on the card. Lose the next day. Damn it.
Me and Dan live in Southie. No, we don't.
Come on.
What?
I want to be cool.
Believe from the town.
I want to be cool.
I'm in Alston, Brighton area. Just less specific.
I'm in what the locals call the Beige. Huh.
I just like peed my pants for some reason.
Have a good night, everybody. I'm getting off of here. It's good talking to all of you.
Oh, man.
Farewell. Have a good one.